What's going on, everybody? Welcome on into the show. First off, hopefully the audio is okay. I know last stream it was a little rough at the beginning, so if it's a little staticky or something, it'll probably work itself out as we go along here. But obviously, we're going to be starting off today with some breaking news, and it's kind of bad news, but I think we kind of saw something coming, and that is that Darius Slay has officially been cut by the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, let me go ahead real quick and pull this up on the screen here. Can I do that, please? If I can. Oh, no, I have to do this. My bad. Still getting used to the new streaming software. I apologize for that. Let me just get this going here. Okay. Share. Now we should be good. All right. So, yeah. So, basically, we just got this news probably like 30 minutes ago, I would say. Maybe even less than that. Because I was preparing to do this live, and then this news came out. So, obviously with the all right, this is the top thing. So with the news yesterday that James Bradberry was going to be re-signing with the Philadelphia Eagles, I think we kind of knew something was happening when it comes to, in regards to Darius Slay. And I actually made a video talking about, the James Bradberry re-signing last night when it happened. And I mentioned in the video that like the title was like, this changes everything for the Philadelphia Eagles. And what I meant by that was that obviously now they were going to have to do something with Darius Slay. And I thought it meant, as I said in the video, that Darius Slay was most likely on his way out. Now, I didn't know if that was going to be by a trade. I didn't think it was going to be by them cutting him, but obviously it looks like they've looked through the market. They've tried to gauge his value, tried to trade him, and they just couldn't find any potential suitor. So now they ended up cutting him. And it says here, actually, this is something I wanted to talk about as well, because I didn't know when they initially cut him. I was assuming, obviously, that was going to, alleviate the cap problem because they were just going to cut him for no reason. It says here that the Eagles are going to designate Darius Slay as a post-June 1st release, clearing $17.5 million in cap space. So there you go. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly why it happened, is for them to clear that cap space. And, we saw it coming, but this sucks because, I really like Darius Slay and what he brought to this Eagles team and what he's been for the Eagles these past couple seasons. But, let's see what you guys think about it. I'm going to, hold on, pull up some comments here. Peace Blades, what's going on? He says, no more big play Slay. Yeah, unfortunately. Steel Studios, heartbroken. X the Adventure Guide. What's going on, man? How you doing? Let me know if the audio is okay this time. I barely woke up at 10:28, got on YouTube and saw the upcoming stream, so I had to tune in. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it. I didn't announce the stream like I did the last one. I just announced it probably a couple minutes ago. So glad you guys are all in here. Let's see. This is the worst news I could have seen today. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. I mean, we knew they had to do something. Like, something was coming, whether that was a trade. You got the report yesterday. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Real fast. What was the guy's name? I don't even remember. Darius Slay, Cowboys. Because you got the thing yesterday that said that the Eagles had called the Cowboys about trying to James. Hold on, I didn't put it on the screen. Dang, man. I'm trying to get better at this. Just got James Draws coming up with my thing. All right. You got the report yesterday saying that what was the guy's? This is the guy. This dude, Todd Archer. He's a Cowboys reporter, and basically he had put out a tweet yesterday that said that the Eagles, where is it? My goodness. Did he delete it? Because he was like, all right, yeah. So I guess he deleted it, but there was a tweet saying that the Eagles had called the Cowboys about a trade for Darius Slay. So obviously we knew something was going on, especially after that Bradberry signing. And I always thought it would be difficult for the Eagles to hold on to both those guys. But then he put out their clarification. There was a discussion about the Cowboys' potential interest in Slay. So whatever. Basically, the initial report that he put out was not true. And, the Eagles didn't actually call the Cowboys about a potential Darius Slay move. But it looks like they were calling other teams, and they just couldn't find an agreement with anyone. So they ended up having to cut him. But yeah, it's unfortunate that we had to let Slay go, a guy who's been here for the past 3 seasons, and he obviously made 2 Pro Bowls. He's been really good. So it stinks, but it's just the nature of the business sometimes. But I'm glad we have Bradberry back. I honestly think Bradberry and Slay were both great last season. Bradberry's a little bit younger. We got him for 3 years, and he actually took a discount to stay here, which I really, really like. So let's see here. Not even a trade route. No. See, that's the unfortunate thing. I still wish we could have traded him because, obviously it stinks that we couldn't get value back for one of our better players. But after seeing what some other corners got traded for in recent days, like Jalen Ramsey got traded for a third-round pick and a backup tight end. And then just yesterday, let me pull this up real quick because I was going to talk about this anyway. And let me put it on the screen, make sure I'm doing this the right way. It's going to talk about this anyway. Hold up. There we go. Go ahead and load. So the Cowboys made, obviously, this move yesterday to go get, if it will load. I mean, obviously, you guys probably know what happened, but just trying to have it pull up on the screen. There we go. So 18 hours ago, the Cowboys traded for Stephon Gilmore, who I still think is one of the better corners in the league, even though he's getting up there in age as well now. And they got him for a 5th-round pick. So, I was trying to think of what the potential value for Darius Slay could be, and I was just sitting there like, at most, like it could be a 4th-round pick or 5th-round pick because obviously you see what Gilmore got traded for. Ramsey, who's younger than Slay, younger than Gilmore, and I think he's considered better than both of them, got traded for a 3rd-round pick and a backup tight end. So I didn't really know, exactly what his value was going to be, and apparently they just couldn't find something that they were happy with, so they just had to end up cutting him. But at least we cleared up that money so we can go out and now do something else. And I think the one move that's left to do, if the Eagles are able to do this in free agency, I think the whole free agency period is considered a success at this point because, you obviously go out, you get a guy like James Bradberry. I guess we can talk a little bit more in depth about that in a minute. But if they're able to go out and get CJ Gardner-Johnson, I think that's probably a result of this as well. Like trying to clear up cap space to bring back other guys. CJ Gardner-Johnson, obviously, is the number one priority. He's still floating around out there. Now, stuff's been coming out with him in the recent days as well, with him in the Bengals and just all the possibilities of where he could end up. But he's the guy that the Eagles want to go get. So we're going to see what happens here within the next few days. Hopefully something happens soon. I do have work tonight, so I'm going to try. Like I'm doing this right now. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go try to record the beginning of a video that I'm hoping to post later tonight about what's happened today. Hopefully the CJ thing doesn't happen while I'm at work, but we're going to do our best to keep on top of everything. So let's just hope that happens at some point, and I can be on top of it when it does happen. Yeah, my favorite player is gone. That sucks. Yeah, who's your favorite player? I really liked Slay. I really liked what he brought to the team. I mean, obviously, guys aren't particularly happy about it. If you go and look at let me pull this up on the screen as well. Hold on. AJ Brown's Twitter. He just posted something like immediately after the news broke. So hold on. Actually, let me do this because this is a little bit better. There we go. That's a little better. So you guys can still see. Let's see. Let's pull up his Twitter here. So tell me if you guys can still see what's on the screen there, or if it's too small. What in the world? Where'd it go? All right, well, it's somewhere. Something happened. He said something about the Darius Slay thing. He posted a GIF or something. I didn't really. These guys tweet stuff out and then delete it immediately. It's crazy to me. There we go. Yeah, now he's deleted it. There's this GIF of what's this guy's name? I forget. Jonah Hill. Yeah, doing like all disappointed. So obviously, he ain't too happy about that. But that's just what has to happen. Stuff like this is unfortunate, but it's just the nature of the NFL sometimes. I need CJ GJ. Yeah, we definitely need to get him back now. If we get Bradberry and CJ back, that is a successful offseason or successful free agency period in my book, because then at that point, so now we've lost Slay, right? So we have a hole at the cornerback position. We have a hole at the defensive tackle position next to Jordan Davis. And we have a hole at the linebacker position because yesterday Kyzir White went to the Cardinals to follow Jonathan Gannon. Go ahead, you can be with Gannon, whatever. But so yeah, we have 3 holes in that area. If we lose CJ, then we have another hole at the safety position, because I think Reed Blankenship can fill in for Marcus Epps, and as long as we have CJ back, then we have two guys I'm confident in at that safety position or back there at those 2 safety positions. So hopefully they're able to go back and get CJ, so then we don't have another hole that we have to fill in, especially since he's 25 and he'll probably be here for a long time. So, and he's so versatile. He's just built for the city. I've said it 1,000 times. So, I need him. Good job keeping us updated. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that. Just trying to do my best here, but yeah, we got to get CJ back. We got to get CJ back. Whatever happened to the Aaron Jets news? Well, they're like, didn't he give them like a wish list or something of players that he wanted them to go get? Like, let's do some let's look at this a little bit, because they went and got Alan Lazard yesterday, right? Aaron Rodgers wish list. Let's see. Is this gonna come up, or is hold on. Yeah, okay. This is hilarious. So this right here. Aaron Rodgers wish list for the Jets: Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, Mercedes Lewis, Odell Beckham Jr. That's so odd to me, because first of all, did Garrett Wilson not win Offensive Rookie of the Year last year? Like, so they already have him at receiver. So you go out, they obviously got Alan Lazard yesterday. Maybe they've done something since then that I haven't seen yet. You guys can let me know, but Randall Cobb, I mean, yeah, they're like best friends, right? So that would make sense. But then, like, who's there? They got Elijah Moore, right? And he had like a whole, is he on his way out? Because I remember last season, I think something happened with him where he requested a trade or something. I don't know. You guys are going to have to remind me, or I can just look it up. But like, and then Odell Beckham, hold on, Mercedes Lewis, that makes sense as well, because he's been with Rodgers for a while. But Odell Beckham's weird because, like, they haven't played together. So why? They have not played together. So why? I guess just because he likes Odell? I don't know. Are they like friends outside of the league or something, or what's the deal? There's this picture here. They're both chilling. Not sure exactly, but it's definitely interesting. Must sign CJ. Yes, definitely 100%. Let me turn that off. Franz Wagner. We're talking Eagles right now. I don't know. This is Orlando Magic basketball. Hold up. Is Howie doing? We're picked apart. Rashaad Penny, really want Miles Sanders. Now Slay. No, I hate Howie. Okay, well, hold on just a second. Because look, we don't have unlimited money, right? So don't start picking Howie apart just yet. Because I think, it sucks that we had to lose Slay, and it sucks they couldn't come to an agreement on an extension. But at the end of the day, Darius Slay's 32 years old, and you just simply can't pay him this giant contract for like 3 or 4 years, because he's probably going to decline during that time. And you're going to be paying him all this money that now we don't have to go out and sign these other guys like CJ Gardner-Johnson, who obviously I'm sure you want back and everyone else wants back as well. And I kind of knew. I kind of knew, like, it was something was going to happen. I didn't think Slay was going to be back after I saw the Bradberry thing. And I'm happy about the Bradberry thing. So, and then the Rashaad Penny. We can talk about Rashaad Penny real quick. Let's pull that up really quickly. Because Rashaad Penny, that move was interesting to me, because obviously, the Eagles, there was a lot of different directions they could go at the running back position this offseason, right? And, I made obviously a couple of videos talking about, what they were going to do. I talked about Derrick Henry, which I didn't think was likely. I talked about Saquon Barkley, which obviously didn't happen. I didn't think that was likely either. And then I talked about some more realistic things, which I thought was we roll with Kenny Gainwell and we go get a free agent running back, or we draft somebody, or both. And obviously they've gone out, they got Rashaad Penny to put next to Kenny Gainwell and maybe be a compliment to him. Now, I don't know if the Eagles are done at running back. They also went out and re-signed Boston Scott. We obviously know that. But now they got 4 running backs. They got Kenny Gainwell, they got Rashaad Penny, Boston Scott, and Trey Sermon. And I'm pretty sure all those guys combined are I think it's like a cap hit of $5 million. So they're not spending a lot at the running back position at all. The question is, are they confident in any one of those guys? Because none of those guys that are on the Eagles roster in terms of running backs have proven themselves to be a good number 1 running back option. So I'm just curious to see, if they're done, or if they're going to do something else maybe in the draft. I was listening to Philly 500, Joey Shakes, some of those guys, and they were talking about how maybe the Eagles could go and draft a running back maybe in like day 2 or something, which I could see happening, but I don't know. Because I think the interesting thing about Rashaad Penny is when I was saying that I thought it was realistic for the Eagles to go add a free agent running back to put next to Kenny Gainwell, and that's what they were going to do, because that's what I thought. That was the move, in my opinion. I didn't expect it to be. I think I did briefly mention Rashaad Penny, but I didn't think it was really going to be him because he's a guy who, when he's been on the field, he's been very, very successful. But the thing about him is he's hurt all the time. He's hurt all the time. Like I think he broke his leg, I think in like week 5 last year or something. So we're going to have to see. Hopefully he's able to stay healthy. But when he's on the field, he averages like 5.7. I think it's 5.7 yards per carry for his entire career. So he's been really, really good in his small sample size. It just, we have to see if he's able to stay healthy and he's able to have success with the Eagles as well. So with him being as injury prone as he is, I don't know how confident they are in Kenny Gainwell. There was a report that came out a while ago saying that the Eagles were confident in Kenny Gainwell as their running back number 1 option. I don't know how reliable that is. I did make a video talking about it. And I like Kenny Gainwell, but I don't know if they're confident in the way it is right now. Like, obviously, all these guys are going to contribute, and they're probably not going to go out and get a guy that's going to be like a workhorse Derrick Henry type of back, but they're going to get somebody maybe in the draft to be their running back for at least, moving forward into the future. I'm not sure. I really don't know. That's the position that's confused me. But Miles Sanders specifically, he's just too expensive. And I love what Miles has been here in Philly, but we just couldn't pay him. And that's as simple as that. We got other things to worry about. In the running back position, it's always risky to pay one of those guys. And as much as I like Miles Sanders, it's the reality. You gotta make a sacrifice. You gotta be willing to let some of these guys go, and he's gonna be one of the guys that's gonna be moving on. So let's see here. What have I missed? I'm way behind. Oh wait, I did miss this one. No, I missed multiple. Friends, but okay. Aaron acts like a diva more and more. It's so weird. It's really weird. I love how we're worried about our defense, but the offense is perfectly fine. I still think we're in a great position moving forward. Our offense is the best in the NFC. Like, you can't even deny that. So I think we're going to be fine. Like, the NFC is not that good. I think the Saints are like a sneaky team that's trying to do something. I don't know. I haven't kept up with what they've been doing over the past day, but I remember a couple days ago they restructured Alvin Kamara and Marshawn Lattimore's contracts back to back. So maybe they're trying to free up money to do something, but I'm not sure. Dark Retreat. Franz Wagner. Oh, the Sixers need to build. Yes, the Sixers need to go get Franz Wagner and then build around him. No, autocorrect. Couldn't delete it. That's funny. All right. So we have 1,345. What? Yes. I mean, we have 4 running backs. It's a lot. We do have a good amount of running backs. Come on, Howie, get CJ. I want CJ so bad. We get CJ, successful free agency period, along with Bradberry. Philly fan, I've been in Mexico the whole time for agency. That's sick, bro. And Darius Slay goes to the Giants. I don't see that. I mean, why would he? That'd be interesting because it's like Bradberry and Slay trading places. But I don't see that. I mean, I want to know what the market is for him and like what teams emerge as potential suitors, because obviously we don't know that yet. But we will see. You spammed it 4 times. Not Slay. Oh, is this who I think it is? I don't know. Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna miss Slay, but ultimately that's kind of just what had to happen. So, yeah, I do spam that 4 times. Where's he gonna go? See, like I said, I don't really know. I mean, it depends on who's willing to pay a 32-year-old cornerback a good contract, because the reason he left Philly is because he's not going to get paid what he wanted. So I want to see how the market plays out. I did see a thing that said that he becomes a free agent officially at 4 p.m., even though they designated his release to be June 1st. So we'll see how that all plays out. I'm not exactly sure how all that stuff works, but geez. Yes, Sanders was kind of fairly. What's that mean? I mean, he was good, but I think a lot of it was. He had a lot of success, partially because how good the Eagles' offensive line is. I still think he's a great running back. It's just he had some injury problems, and now obviously he had a career year, but in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl especially, he didn't really play all that great. So it's time to move on. As much as I like Miles Sanders, it was time to move on. You can't pay a running back a super large amount of money unless they're literally like ultimate focal point of your team. Like, you cannot lose them or your team's going to stink. That's why Derrick Henry got paid so much money. It's like the Eagles have so many other areas they have to worry about. They have Jalen Hurts they have to pay. They have all these receivers. They're going to have to pay Devontae at some point, maybe in a couple years, and they can't worry about Miles Sanders. And you can get decent production from other running backs if you bring them in free agency, or if you go out and draft a guy like they potentially could do. 67 people in here right now. Thank you to everyone who's in here. I know I didn't really announce this stream, random middle of the day Wednesday, but big news just broke. I had to come on here live for you guys, especially since I know I'm not going to be able to do a video until a lot later. So yeah, if you are in here, like the stream, let's get the likes up, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Eagles coverage coming in the next coming days, weeks, months as the offseason continues to progress. And yeah, appreciate everyone being in here. We need Slay. Well, we don't have him, so that kind of the end for that. I mean, we can't. I know Fletcher Cox got cut last offseason. They brought him back, but that was a different situation. So I don't see Slay coming back. NFC will be better this year. I think it's going to be. I can see it being a little better, but there's not like. Obviously, the Niners are a team that's scary because of their defense. They just got Hargrave, obviously. But their quarterback situation is a little uncertain because they got injuries, and you don't know how good Trey Lance is. He's probably going to be playing for like the first half of the season there with Purdy hurt. So we'll see. I don't know. But we need CJ, GJ, that's the one thing. If we can get that done, I am super thrilled, and that's an ultimate success. How hard did they try to trade Slay? Just releasing that. I don't know. I'm assuming that the Slay trade talks were ongoing for the past couple days as free agency, started, and ever since that report came out that they gave him permission to seek a trade. Obviously, I don't know, all the behind the scenes stuff because I'm just a stupid kid in his room making on an Eagles live stream right now. But I don't know. It seems like they couldn't get anything in return that they felt was good, so they just decided to cut him and let him go find a new place to get his money, get paid, and have some success in the future, hopefully for him. Sorry about it. Yeah, okay, so about Slay in the Super Bowl and like those jet motion plays. I saw something, I forget. You guys are going to have to excuse me on this because I don't remember exactly, but I did see something saying, I think it was Slay talking about how they switch a lot of the coverages in man or something. It's something like that. And that play was actually from the Jaguars, what the Jaguars did earlier in the season to the Eagles, like that little jet motion thing with Kadarius Toney and then Sky Moore later. But Jamal Agnew did that to them in the Jacksonville game, and apparently the Chiefs went and scouted that out and found that was a weakness of the defense in the red zone. So they were able to use that successfully against the Eagles. I don't know how much of it was Slay's fault. I don't know how much of it was the scheme's fault or just miscommunications. I don't know. I'm not a film analysis kind of guy, but that's my basic understanding of it, I guess. I think we could use the number 10 pick for our defense. I definitely think we're going either corner at number 10 or defensive lineman. I would say more than likely corner at this point because we just got rid of Slay. Again, as we get closer to the draft, I'm going to be doing videos covering that and more and more research about potential guys the Eagles could pick because I don't watch college football, so I don't know too much about all these guys. So I'm going to have to do some more research. But hold on, give me a minute. I got to take a drink of water. You'll see that. Where is he? Wrong side. Hold up. You see him? He's gone now. Got this from the game I went to last year. It's tough. Let's see, why couldn't we do what Lynch did, restructure our players' contracts? How many comp picks are we getting? We get some for Gannon and Steichen. I don't think we get some for Gannon and Steichen. I don't know. I know we're going to get one for Hargrave. I think that's a third-round pick. I'm not sure exactly how many we're going to get. But we'll see as stuff comes out. I'm not too immersed in that whole thing. I know we're going to get a good amount though from losing a lot of these guys. And I'm sure we wanted to restructure Slay's contract. It was reportedly the two things the Eagles have to do. Maybe they've reworked something with Lane Johnson behind the scenes already is what it seems like because they were able to go re-sign Bradberry. But it seems like they wanted to restructure Slay's contract. He wanted an extension. He wanted too much money. The Eagles weren't willing to pay that. So then they were like, okay, you can go look for a trade. And now, obviously, this whole situation's played out. They weren't able to agree on anything, and Darius Slay ends up getting cut just to clear cap space. So that's what I'm guessing happened. It just seems like Slay didn't want to agree to restructure. He wanted an extension instead. And obviously, they couldn't agree on anything. So do you like warm weather, Slay? I like warm weather. I wish it was warm here, but it's really windy and cold. Is Lane? No, Lane's chilling. Lane's fine. I'm way behind here. God. And Cox is a free agent. So this is the other thing. Eagles have a hole at the defensive tackle position, right? Fletcher Cox, as of now, that I know of, has not signed with any other team yet. Could they find a way? He's a guy that's been here his entire career. He was drafted here. Could they find a way to go out and re-sign Fletcher Cox for the cheap just for this next season, and maybe they draft somebody, to fill his role once he ends up leaving? But I don't see – it'd be hard for me to see them going with their two defensive tackles, starting defensive tackles next season being Jordan Davis and Milton Williams. So we'll see how this all plays out. But I hope they can try to find a way to keep Fletcher Cox here, at least maybe for 1 year, for not too much money. Maybe he takes a discount. But we will see. 4 comp picks is the max. Yeah, I would say we probably get 4 because all the guys we're losing. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. No problem. I don't know what that's referring to. I got the likes up only at 2. Yeah, seriously, like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Hold on, let me check this out. Like the stream if you have not already. I do appreciate everyone who's been in here, though. So, thank you for that. I know it's at 22. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. It's because I didn't tell anybody. So once I told you guys, you went and did it. This was from a couple minutes ago. So, Philly fan, do you think the Eagles can keep up with the 49ers? Also, be honest, all the Eagles need is 49ers defense, and then they're probably 17-0. That's facts, because we got the best offense in the conference. They got the best defense in the conference. So I think it comes down to that. But I do think we also still have a very talented defense, and they have a very talented offense. I think it's clear those are the 2 teams in the NFC that are the favorites right now. So right now, I give the edge to the Eagles because we know, what we're going to get with our quarterback. As long as he stays healthy, we're good. Jalen Hurts has turned himself into one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Now they have the situation where Brock Purdy's hurt. Jimmy Garoppolo's with the Raiders now, so Trey Lance got to step up for their first half of the season, and then they could have a potential quarterback controversy where when Brock Purdy gets healthy, say Trey Lance has been playing well, what do they do? Do they stick with Trey Lance, or do they switch back to Brock Purdy, who proved himself, a very good player and a worthy starter in this league at that point? So we'll see how their season plays out. It's going to be interesting to watch that. We got 79 people in here. I appreciate every single one of you. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this to let's try to get this to 100. No, let's get this to 50 likes, because 100 seems a little, up there. I'm not going to be on here for 5 hours like I was the other day, but hey, I appreciate everyone who's in here, especially since I didn't really announce this. We got to get him back somehow. Slay, you talking about? I don't see it. I really don't. How long is free agency? I mean, free agency lasts until what? I mean, you can sign players all the way through the season. So, I mean, it doesn't really have an end until the season closes. You can sign players before. Can't you sign players before the Super Bowl? I'm not sure. If your team's in the Super Bowl, can't you sign someone? Can't you sign someone that's a free agent at that point? I'm not 100% sure, but it's not done anytime soon. It's going to go through the whole offseason into the season. We'll see how it all plays out. We got plenty more guys that are still out there on the market looking for new teams. Go Birds Prods, he didn't sell us. We'll probably be just as good, but with a much harder schedule, so our record will probably be worse. I could see us, last year we were 14-3. I could see us slipping down to maybe a 12-5 team, but we're still going to be one of the best in the league, and I expect us to be, in the contention for that number 1 seed, because I think we're better than a lot of these teams. We're we play we play the Bills, the Dolphins, we play the Chiefs, we play the Niners, but some of those games are winnable. You guys got to understand, we're still at the top of the league in terms of talented rosters. Now, obviously, we're losing guys, but as long as they're able to bring back CJ, they only have a couple holes they have to fill, and they could fill that through the draft. So I think our defense is going to take a little step back, and obviously we're going to lose Miles Sanders as well. But I still think we're in a really good position. Hi, how you doing, Musketeers? Appreciate you being in here. Bro, you in school right now? I don't even know. Baker to the Bucks. That happened? Hold on. That happened? Let's check this out. I'm way behind on these comments. I got to catch up. Oh, my goodness. Let me take this. Let's see. What's happened? I really like Baker for Tampa and Tampa, so that means it happened? It happened? I mean, we play the Bucs next season too, don't we? So this is nice. I mean, there we go. Okay, so it's 1-year deal worth $8.5 million with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we'll see. I actually liked Baker, in his first couple seasons. Now, obviously, he's fell off. He's had a rough go of it the past couple seasons, especially this last year. But we'll see if that works out for them. We'll see. They got some. There's a voice crack. Jeez. They got some talent, but obviously last year they weren't nearly as good with Bruce Arians gone. So we'll see how that all plays out. That's interesting though. Jets wanted to re-sign defensive tackle Nathan Shepard, but offer from Saints was too overwhelming. Okay. Oh, so Byron Murphy is off the board. I didn't see that. He's signed with the Minnesota Vikings. That's interesting. So yeah, we lost Slay, obviously. I'm thinking that Eagles are probably going to go draft a corner in the first round. At least that's what it looks like from my perspective. So I think that would be good. Let's see. What else has happened here? Well, Saunders expected to sign with the New Orleans Saints. 3-year deal worth up to $14.5 million. All right. Uh-oh, CJ tweeted something. Is this about the Slay thing? It's probably in relation to the Slay thing. Man. Oh, dude. We're going to talk about CJ a little bit because he was tweeting some stuff last night. So hold on. Slay, Darius Slay, where we head next, twin. Nothing but love, Philly. Let's see where we head next. I think they're trying to recruit him to the Giants. I mean, Eagles are making, hey, again. Oh boy. All right. So here's some CJ Gardner-Johnson big news right here. Per Howard Eskin, this is 48 minutes ago, so apparently I missed this. The Eagles are trying to get star safety CJ Gardner-Johnson's contract done today per at Howard Eskin. That is huge news. I'm really hoping, dude. So my boss texted me, I'm about to quit this job. Because I don't need it anymore. I'm about to quit this job. But boss texted me. He's like, there's a new guy starting today. You have to train him. I'm like, all right. I don't want to screw this new guy over, but I really want to call out because I want to be able to be on this right when it happens. But maybe it'll happen as I'm on here and I can get off, go record it, and then have it done probably when I get out of work or something. Hopefully that can happen. But yeah, this is big. This is big. And again, the Eagles are making a big push and trying to re-sign safety CJ Gardner-Johnson per John Clark, NBC Sports Philadelphia. So, someone might be home. This is big news right here. We just got a jump in viewership as well. 84. What's going on? Did something happen? Oh my goodness. Something's going down right now. Kyzir White's trying to recruit Darius Slay. What's happening? Did something happen? Let's see. Dude, this would be crazy. This would absolutely be insane. Let me pull up the comments on here. Nothing probably happened, but I'm just overreacting. So let's see. Yeah, nothing in terms of CJ. But hey, stuff is going down. We're getting some news regarding CJ, and it's exciting. Hopefully it gets done today. Not that Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I got it from when I went to the game this year. Hold on, let me turn this off. 93 people in here. I appreciate every single one of you. Like the stream if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. Coverage coming throughout the rest of this offseason. Let's get to 9,000 subscribers as soon as possible. But this is crazy, dude. This stuff's happening right now. Y'all heard about the Stephon? Yeah, we already talked about that a little bit. That's a good move for the Cowboys, but yeah, I mean, 5th round pick. I got to give credit where credit is due. Let's see here. We'll scroll down a little bit. All right, let's see. Teams rarely have a repeat. Hasn't happened in 20 years. Yeah, I mean, but you're right. That's true. Wait, let's think. Yeah, you are right. So, it's going to be difficult for the Chiefs to do it. I mean, but if anyone can do it, it's Patrick Mahomes. So hopefully the Eagles stand in their way and they can, get back to the Super Bowl and hopefully win it this time. Let's just get CJ Gardner-Johnson back first, man. Doug Peterson helped Andy design that corn dog. Oh, we talked about that a while ago. This is what's going on. So I'm way behind. Tell your boss to train. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to leave this job. I'm making more money from this now. I might as well just go all in. I don't. We'll see. Hopefully, I don't miss anything big, and like I can get stuff out to you guys as soon as possible. It just makes it difficult. Emoji was an accident. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this. I hope Slay don't go to the Cowboys. I don't see that happening. Screw the Chiefs. Yes, sir. Screw the Chiefs for. I mean, congrats to them. They deserve to win the Super Bowl. It's just like sad as obviously Eagles fans. But what do you do for work? I work in a retirement home right now. It's just to I'm in college as well, so it's like a little part-time job. But now this has become like I'm making I'm making a little money from this now, so I kind of want to quit and just go all in on this. But yeah, let's check Twitter again, see what else is going on. Real fast. Anything else? Hold on, we can talk about the CJ Gardner-Johnson thing because so we're saying that the Eagles want to get something done for CJ Gardner-Johnson today, right? Last night, CJ Gardner-Johnson went on one of his typical, Twitter rabbit holes here. So this came out and he had retweeted this image because he said he wants to wear number 3, right? So he had retweeted these 2 photos, one of him in the number 3 Eagles jersey and one of him in a number 3 Bengals jersey. Now, this post here says that he had deleted his retweet on the edit of him in the Eagles number 3 jersey, but he left the Bengals one up. But then I went to CJ Gardner-Johnson's Twitter this morning. It was gone. So does that mean anything? I don't know. But it seems like with the Eagles cutting Slay today, that they're going all in. Like they got Bradberry yesterday. That's done. Slay, we cleared up the cap space. Now we're trying to go and bring back CJ Gardner-Johnson. So hopefully they're able to get that done as soon as possible. But we're gonna see. So, breaking news! You say the Cowboys have released Ezekiel Elliott. Yes, I was gonna talk about that. I didn't get the chance to yet, but this is also, obviously this is big news as well. So let's refresh here, see what's actually, if that's actually happened or not. And I didn't pull it up on the screen, did I? I'm trying to get better, guys. I'm trying to get better. I really am. I apologize. All right. We lagging a little bit. I don't know. All right, let me take another sip. Okay. Let's see. I have no idea what he's going to say in this. Oh, Pat McAfee has an upcoming interview with Aaron Rodgers. That'd be sick. That's going to be sick. I'm doing what next season? Is that today that he's going on there? I didn't see anything about Ezekiel Elliott getting cut. I didn't see anything about that. I saw they expected him to get cut. Let me look this up. I didn't see anything official yet. This is interesting though, for sure. I mean, Ezekiel's definitely he's been on the decline for years now, so. Inside look at Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott. It's a new off-season training program. This is mean. All right, let's. Oh, there it says. It says they will be. I thought. It says expected, but it hasn't happened yet, has it? Is it official or not? I'm not. All right, it says. I mean, there's stuff saying that they are releasing. There's stuff saying it's expected to happen. I don't know, but it sounds like it's pretty much a done deal at this point. So that's interesting for the Cowboys. I mean, I think we kind of saw, Zeke has a ridiculous contract for the level of production he's been putting out these last few years. So it makes sense. It's probably the right decision for the Cowboys. Let's see here. What else do we got? It was holding. Talking about the Bradberry thing, 100%. Definitely should have let him play. Yeah, I was real mad about that in the moment. It's not why we lost, but it didn't help for sure. Giants got Darren Waller. Yeah, let's pull that up as well because I was going to talk about that too. Waller. they made a great move. That was a fantastic move by them. Yeah, so here we are. Hold up. Excuse me. All right. So, breaking. This was yesterday, so it's not breaking anymore. But breaking. Giants trading for tight end Darren Waller. This is a great move. This is the best weapon. Daniel Jones. Did he play with? He didn't play with Odell. No, he didn't. I can't remember. I don't think he did. Yeah, he definitely did not. So this is the best weapon Daniel Jones, I think, has had, honestly. Like, Darren Waller's a really, really good player. And it was a third-round pick, I believe, they gave up to get him. So, and actually, no, it was a third-round pick, and it was the third-round pick they got in the trade in getting rid of Kadarius Toney. So they essentially flipped Kadarius Toney for Darren Waller, and I think that was a good move by them. Obviously, Kadarius Toney's had his success as well, helped the Chiefs beat us in the Super Bowl, very sadly, but this is a very good move. I mean, Daniel Jones has needed weapons for years now, and he's got one at the tight end position. They still need they still need some receivers, but this is a good start for them. Definitely makes them better. Both the Cowboys and the Giants got better yesterday, in my opinion. Cowboys also re-signed Van Der Esch and Donovan Wilson yesterday too. So they definitely have been. The NFC East has gotten better for sure. Rodgers on the McAfee show. Yeah, I saw that. Is that today or what? Eagles trade offer. Eagles trade the 10 overall pick for what though? Because I'm trying to I don't see why we would do that unless we got really good compensation for it, and we're not. I don't see that happening because again, cap space is a thing. If we trade it, what are we trading it for? Are we trading up? Are we trading down? Or are we trading it for a player? So if we're trading it for a player, it's got to be someone that's good, but not on a super expensive contract. So I don't expect that to happen. I just think we're gonna draft somebody. We could trade up, we could trade down, but I don't know, what's gonna happen. You say for a stud corner. Hold up. Rocky and rookie compete for starting cornerback job. Maybe. I mean, we'll see what ends up playing out. I think they're gonna draft somebody in the first round, definitely 100%. For a stud corner, yeah, but who would that be though? Because we just got rid of a stud corner because we couldn't pay him. So that's the problem. We might as well just draft a stud corner in the first round, Rank the running backs on the roster. I'm gonna go. I trust. You mean rank the running backs in the league or on the Eagles roster? Because if I'm on the Eagles roster, I say Kenny Gainwell's number 1, Penny's 2, Scott's 3, Sermon's 4. I like Scott a lot. I would say that's probably an accurate ranking. If Penny stays healthy, he has the potential to be 1. But I don't know. You never know with that. We'll see. And people said the New York Giants would not be signing anyone because they gave Daniel Jones all that money. Well, I guess they were wrong. I will say, Daniel Jones, I mean, he made a great business decision, but that does hurt the Giants. I mean, I wasn't a person that thought that they weren't going to be able to get anybody because obviously there's ways you can structure contracts. I don't know exactly the structure of Daniel Jones' contract, but there's ways you can structure it to where they can still have some cap space to work with. And that's what I think the Eagles are going to do with Hurts. But Daniel Jones is overpaid. You have to admit. Daniel Jones had one good season when he threw 15 touchdowns, and Brian Dable came in, and he was fantastic for Daniel Jones. He's a quarterback development guy, and he got the most out of him. But I don't think he's worth $40 million per year. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. But Al could be the analyst. What's going on, man? I'm sorry about what happened to your channel. You let me know what's going on with that. I hope you get that all sorted out if possible. But you say it would be smart for the Cowboys to release Zeke. 100%. Completely agree. I don't know if you're still in here because I'm way behind on this chat. But all right, let me not go through every single comment. Penny, potentially Bijan Robinson, Kenny G. Scott. That's what I would love to get Bijan Robinson, but I don't know if they take him in the first round. He's going to go in the first round. I don't know if the Eagles want to spend a first-round pick on a running back or not. Well, 93 people in here, guys. Appreciate every single one of you. I know this was unannounced. Darius Slay, getting cut, obviously huge news. So if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you like the stream and subscribe to the channel for more content coming in the future. Again, really appreciate every single one of you guys. Eagles trade with Cowboys. Cowboys trade Trevon Diggs. Eagles trade number 10. Wait, you said Eagles trade with Cowboys. We get Trevon Diggs, 10th overall pick. I don't see that happen. That'd be crazy, but I just don't see it. Plus, Trevon Diggs he's good. He's really good, but then he also gives up the big play. And like, with the system, the defensive system we don't like to give up the big play. I don't know if he fits what the Eagles like, so I don't know. Do I agree? I wish they could have traded. Okay, let me read the comment. Do you agree with Philly cutting big play Slay? I mean, I really like Slay. I wanted him back, but I knew once we signed Bradberry, something was probably going to happen with him. I said it in my video yesterday. And I wish they could have traded him for some, at least a little bit of value, or restructured. Maybe he would have taken less money to stay with the Eagles. So I was hoping they could figure something out there, but they obviously couldn't. So I guess this was the only thing we could do, because we couldn't just go with his contract the way it was. And if he wasn't going to restructure, and they weren't going to agree on an extension, it's just how it is. Oh geez, what's going on? All right. I want the Giants to get CD. How are they going to do that? That ain't going to happen. 100 people in here. Wow, I appreciate all you guys. Again, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Thank you all. Name was Slay was different and perfect for the Eagles. Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, I loved Slay when he was here. I loved it when he was here, but it's just unfortunate, It's what had to happen. What if we trade our 10th pick for a corner? Well, like I just said, it'd have to be for a guy not getting paid too much money. I see us probably just drafting a cornerback in the first round. Daniel Jones is good, not for 100%. All right, let's scroll down a little bit, because I am way behind. Here, let me click. No, don't. Oh, yeah, hold up. Okay. Watch out for Slay. See this? I already talked about this, like how Fletcher Cox had re-signed with the Eagles last year after being cut, but this situation is a little different because, I mean, first of all, Slay put out a tweet saying basically, "Thank you, Philadelphia. Let's see where we're going to go next." But the reason the Eagles cut him is because they couldn't agree on an extension. So how they're not going to be able to then just, once he gets cut, agree on something magically. Like, they're not going to agree on anything. So he's gone, and that's just how it is. And it sucks, but that's just the nature of the business. We don't have all the money to pay everyone, and unfortunately, that's just how it had to happen. Even though I really like Slay, good luck to him. But I'm really overall happy with bringing back Bradberry. And if we bring back CJ, I'm completely happy with what we've done so far this offseason. So Eagles are fine. Not drafting a cornerback at 10. You don't think so? Desai drafted Woolen and Kobe in the later rounds. He will do the same in Philly. Eagles are trading back out of 10 or drafting Bijan. I mean, I don't see us getting a running back at number 10. I mean, if we don't draft a corner at 10, I would think we'd have to go, defensive line or something like that. But I don't know. I can see. I see what you're saying. I see what you said. What you're saying. But I don't see why. I mean, probably the most glaring need on the roster right now is that cornerback. Is assuming we get CJ back. So I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, yeah, I would say so. So Weapon X for life. Thank God he's gone. Wow, you didn't like Slay? You didn't like Slay? Man, you've been going crazy recently as well. Good. Hey, keep up the good work you've been doing too. Did you know the reason Jalen didn't get into the end zone is because he stepped on Jason Kelce? Yeah, I saw that. If you guys saw the Super Bowl reaction video where like me, my friend and brother were like all pretty much depressed and like on the verge of tears. Basically, on that last play, you hear my friend yell, "Give it all you got, Jalen, all you got," and then it's just complete. It was like 20 yards short. But yeah, I saw he stepped on Kelce's foot, so that's why. Likes is getting up. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate everyone. Let's see how many likes do we have. How many likes do we have? 53. Oh, we hit 53. All right, everyone in here, I appreciate you, especially since I didn't announce. If you haven't already, like the stream. Appreciate it. I think Jordan Davis is going to go off this year. Let's hope, because, obviously Hargrave's gone. Fletch might be gone. We got to have Jordan Davis step up, and that's why we drafted him in the first round last year. We got to see a little bit of development from him as a pass rusher, because that's obviously his biggest weakness. I think universally that's known. But, I could see him having a big year as well, especially with his increased role. He just has to be in good shape, because last year, part of the reason, especially early in the season, that he didn't get a ton of playing time was because he wasn't in the greatest of shape. I think as the season went on, he got in better shape. But hopefully he comes into the season in really good shape and, ready to have a breakout year in his second season. Number 12 on Aaron Rodgers' list. Jets. Yeah, he's trying to get everyone. His old NFC North rival Darius Slay, trying to bring him to the Jets. Hey, maybe it could happen. Who knows? That'd be interesting. You think CJ comes back? I think so. Report just came out again. We just talked about it for a little bit, saying that the Eagles are trying to get a CJ Gardner-Johnson deal done today. So hopefully that ends up happening. That would be absolutely fantastic. Again, like I've been saying, if we get CJ back on top of Bradberry, I think successful free agency period. So CJ not going to no Eagles. Why do you say that? He wants to be here, bro. Judging by everything, at least it's just, about the money at the end of the day. So we'll see what the Eagles end up offering him. Corners usually fall off after age 32. Yeah. How old is Stephon Gilmore? Because he's still really good. He's not as good as he used to be, but he's still really good. But he's definitely taken a little dip in production for sure. Philly D-line will not be as good in 2023-24. No more Sue to stifle their run. Watch the loss against Commanders before Sue. Yeah, I do remember that loss, and that was, obviously they went out and got Sue and Linval Joseph to negate that problem. But Jordan Davis was also injured at that point. I said the D-line's not going to be quite as good because we lost Hargrave. Obviously, that's 11 sacks right there, gone. But we still got Reddick, rushing off the edge. We still got BG. We still got Josh Sweat. All those guys are double-digit sack guys. I see Jordan Davis stepping up. That other defensive tackle position is the question mark. Pound the lake. Yes. So I can quit my job. Yeah. Dude, it's going to happen. I'm telling you, I'm going to quit so I don't have to do this garbage anymore. I'm gonna do it respectfully so I can come back if I want to, because I don't think, if the only reason I would quit, I've been working this job for over a year now. I'm in college. I'm trying to get money to, do what I got to do. This now just recently has become a source of income. So I appreciate, again, every single one of you guys that subscribe to me, supports my stuff, because I didn't have that luxury before where I could even think about maybe even quitting my job. So we'll see if I decide to do that or not. But again, appreciate all you guys. Number 3 on the Rodgers list, all Jets home games to be played in the field. Hey, it could happen, man. It could happen. Aaron Rodgers, the Jets want him bad enough. I like the Penny deal a lot. Yeah, I think Penny is a really good player. It's just, he's hurt all the time. So he got to stay healthy. Obviously the Eagles medical staff was rated one of the better ones in the league, I believe, this year. And obviously they didn't have a bunch of injuries. Didn't they have all their starters? They had all their starters starting from the beginning of the season in the Super Bowl. So obviously that's a sign of a really good medical staff. I think it's crazy the turnaround from the Eagles medical staff from just a couple seasons ago where we had the whole practice squad playing to now where we got everyone healthy. So hopefully he can stay healthy, because I think he can be good. It's just he's got to be on the field. Trade offer: Eagles get Jordan Poyer, 2nd round pick. Bills get Boston Scott, number 10 overall. Accept or no? It's Howie. Well, Poyer's a free agent, right? So that wouldn't work anyway. But even if that was possible, I don't see why we would. Unless we don't get CJ Gardner-Johnson, I don't see why we would trade the number 10 overall pick for a safety getting paid all that money, especially when we need a corner now that we've cut Slay. So I don't know about that. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. I don't like it. I don't really like it. Let's check Twitter again, since I've actually finally caught up in these comments. Ooh, ugh. Let's check it. See what's going on. Has anything else happened since I last looked? Let's see. Let's take a sip. Miles is gone as well. Is that Miles right there? That's Miles, right? Yeah. Sad. This cup is becoming more and more irrelevant. It's not, though. I got it. I have a game. All right, let's see. All right. Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady's 2023 through 2026 contract year is void today. The Bucs will have $35.1 million in 2023 dead money from the bonus proration. What's that word? Relating to these contract years. Linebacker Levante Davis 23 through 2026 contract years also void. Is there more? Show more. What else? Tampa Bay will also have $6.855 million in dead money because of David's 4 dummy contract. Wow. So that's one of the downsides of having your contracts structured like that, and that's a lot of what Howie Roseman likes to do. But You got to take risks like that when you're trying to build a super talented roster, especially with a quarterback getting paid a good amount of money. Sucks for the Buccaneers. They're in a tough position to where they were, winning the Super Bowl a couple seasons ago, and now they're probably going back to maybe another potential rebuild. But we'll see. We'll see. Aaron Rodgers has not yet told Packers general manager Brian Gutekunst he wants to be traded to the Jets, per The Athletic. Rodgers, you got to make a decision at some point. Like, something's got to happen. So, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers is an interesting guy. He's on the, what's it called, Pat McAfee show today. I'm excited to see that. All right, there's nothing else. So, Pat McAfee said at 5:15 p.m. Eastern time last night, Aaron Rodgers texted him saying, "I think it's time to let the world know what's going on." Is this about to be like a LeBron the decision moment when he goes on the Pat McAfee show and he's going to sit there and reveal to the world where he's going next season? I mean, you know what? It would not shock me, like, if he's known he's going to the Jets this whole time, and it seemed like there's reports coming out saying it's basically done, but then reports came out countering and refuting that. It would not surprise me if he's known this whole time and he's just going to go on the show and be like, "I've made my decision. I will be taking my talents to MetLife Stadium, New Jersey next year." So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I want to watch that for sure. If I could figure out how to not have the audio messed up, and if I knew I wasn't going to get copyrighted, I would watch it on stream. But I don't know how to do that. I'll have to figure that out for the future. I don't know why I just went back. No, go back to ML football, dummy. Why'd you do that? And then I'm going to go back to looking at some of these comments real quick. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. Oh. Something happened with Jerry Jeudy. Hold up. What? I just saw it. What are you talking about? Did you not? You guys just saw that, right? Something with Jerry Jeudy came up. I don't know why I didn't just look at it there. There it is. Okay, so the other day we got a report saying the Broncos could trade Jeudy, Sutton, or Hamler. Update: the Denver Broncos asking price on standout wide receiver Jerry Jeudy has been at least a first-round pick per Jeff Fow something. Jeudy has been a hot name this week per Jeff. Wow, that's interesting. I don't see the Eagles going and making the play for him, but it'll be interesting to see if he does get traded where he ends up. Yeah, that's definitely that's some big news right there. What else? Love for Slay, 100%. Yeah. Hey, thank you to Darius Slay. Good luck wherever you decide to go. Got to get you to 10K. That's facts. Get me to 10K. We're getting close. That's crazy. Slay better not go to the Niners. That'd be awful. Go follow Hargrave to the Niners. Don't do that, Slay. That would be terrible. But hopefully it doesn't happen. Number 8 on Rodgers' list, Pat McAfee to be hired as official play-by-play caller for Jets games. Make it happen. That'd be so sick. I love Pat McAfee. That'd be so much fun. I'd watch all the Jets games. But first round for Jeudy, I thought Slay was asking a lot. Yeah, Judy's young is the thing, but he has also been hurt a couple times. So Jordan Poyer would be a great strong safety pickup, but he's 31 years old. Rumor that he wants to go west since he's from Oregon. Maybe that could be true. I just want CJ back is all, that's what I'm waiting to see. Let's do some, let's go ahead and look at CJ, some CJ Gardner-Johnson news, if anything has happened recently. Nope, no dash, just CJ Gardner-Johnson. Howie Roseman calling CJ Gardner-Johnson to delete his Bengals tweets because the Eagles are clearing money for him. Some of these tweets are fantastic. I'm told, John Clark, I'm told the Eagles are making a big push and trying to re-sign safety CJ Gardner-Johnson. Is this the day, man? And then poor Jordan Schultz, Eagles are looking to lock into a long-term deal with CJ Gardner-Johnson. Wow, come on, man. Make this happen. Make this happen as soon as possible. Make this happen as soon as possible. This is not happening. Shut up with your Slay and CJ to Cincy. Maybe you get Slay, but we got to get CJ back, man. That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen right there. Get that off my screen. Sanders over Penny. Yeah, Sanders is better than Penny, I would say, but we can't afford Sanders, so we got to do something else. I completely agree, but we just can't afford to keep Sanders, unfortunately. So I still remember Chip drafting Poyer. Yeah, so we had Poyer for like how long? I don't even know. It was like he didn't even ever play for us, did he? So yeah, that's tough. That never really worked out here in Philly, but it is what it is. Patriots re-signing safety Jabril Peppers to 2-year, $9 million deal via Tom Pelissero. Is that true? Let's see. Sharp isn't here today, so Peace Blades, we're counting on you to give us the latest news. Let's see. Hold up. Okay, wait. 8 seconds ago, the New England Patriots have been in close contact with one of the top free agent wide receivers available per Doug Kidd. A lot of these names I just cannot pronounce. Who is that? Who's one of the top free agent receivers? Who are the top free agent receivers? You talking about like Thielen? I mean, Thielen's visiting with Carolina, right? So I don't know. Where'd you see the Jabril Peppers thing? Is it not on here yet, or did you see it somewhere else? Tom Pelissero, you said. I'm sure you're right. I just don't see it. Here, let's look it up. Jabril Peppers. Jabril Peppers is a good player. Not. There it is. You're right. Patriots re-signing safety Jabril Peppers to 2-year, $9 million deal via Tom Pelissero. Yeah, that's some good news for the Patriots there. I mean, the Patriots are a team that's in a weird position, I think. I don't know if they're trying to win or what's going on. Like, do they believe in Mac Jones? Do they not? I'm not sure. I really don't know. But we shall see, I guess. And yes, I'm copying Twitter. I don't care. I want to know the news. I appreciate you, man. I don't like the changes on the Eagles. Look, if we get CJ back, we only got a couple holes to fill. Like, we know the roster cannot be 100% the same. That's just how it works. So, Slay leaving definitely stinks because I like Slay and he was a great player. But at the end of the day, if we get CJ back, we have Bradberry back, which I didn't expect going into the offseason. So I'm really glad that's happened. And then we go out and we could, fill out that cornerback position in the draft, maybe, something like that. It's just how the NFL works. So, changes happen every single year. I mean, it does suck that we're losing a lot of our players, but we can't pay everyone. So 1 year he had 3 tackles. Who are you talking about? Talking about, did he really play for us 1 year? See, I was like, what year he get drafted? Because he's 31 now. I didn't really I started watching in 2013. I was like 9 years old. And so, but I didn't really know anything. I wasn't as involved as I am now. So we will see. Dolphins going all in. What's going on with the Dolphins? I mean, obviously they just went and traded for Jalen Ramsey. Miami Dolphins. They do something that I missed. Let me put it up on the screen. Good thing I checked my phone and saw that I didn't have it on the screen. I'm trying to get better. I feel like I've been a little bit better today than I was on Monday, but there it is. Wait, what? Am I stupid? Okay, wait a sec. Did I seriously miss the Poyer thing? What happened? No, okay, nothing happened. So, yeah, I just fell for this fake report, didn't I? Fins Up Network. Where is that not fake? I don't know. See, yesterday I was a little Monday I was keeping up with everything. Yesterday I was more so just focusing on the Eagles because I literally woke up and worked on videos for the whole, literally the entire day. Yeah, I mean, I don't see much besides this. Yeah, Kleiman said still available. Yeah, I don't think this guy is good. I have it on good authority. Well, what is that, pal? This legit, are you messing? Not messing around. Not my style. Like I said, the verbal agreement is there. I don't know how I don't know how reliable this guy is. So maybe that's about to happen. I don't know. I have no idea when it comes to that. But that's interesting. I mean, yeah, I knew the Dolphins traded for Ramsey. Yeah, so you're talking about that. Okay. NFL Twitter, NFL Legacy tweeted something. What's that? NFL Legacy. Let's see. Should I put that back on the screen? Let me look at it first. I saw something on Twitter this morning that was like, dude, if I had that on stream, so I was literally just scrolling on Twitter and something came up. I was like, if that came up on my screen when I was streaming, I'd be in so much trouble. So let me check this first. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, nothing crazy, I don't think. NFL Legacy, yeah, okay. I see. LaDainian Tomlinson. All right, so this has nothing to do with what's going on right now. All right, that's fine. What else? What we got in terms of comments? Yeah, you're just talking about Ramsey? Yeah. Yeah, obviously I saw this. We already talked about this, so. Whew. I've been streaming for over an hour now. It doesn't even feel like it. That's crazy. Everyone who's been in here, I appreciate all of you. All right. Ooh. What was that noise? I don't even know. All right, let's go back and check on monitor the Darius Slay situation. Let's see if anything's come out about him potentially going to another team. Let's see what's happened with him, and then we'll check on CJ Gardner-Johnson. I'm gonna stay on here for maybe until 1:15, and then we're gonna get off here because it's not gonna be 5 hours like the other day. I want to make sure I'm able to do something in terms of video, and maybe I'll work out because I want to work out. I just haven't had the time. I've been putting it off. I've been slacking. So, all right, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Darius Slay. All right. Let's see here. What's going on? Yeah, we knew that. Duh. So you said nothing but love Philly. Let's see where we're heading next. Where could he go? See if there's any replies here. Trey Young says ATL. Why would? All right. Hargrave, W recruiters. Please do not go to the 49ers. That'd be awful. That'd be atrocious. Viking, that'd be weird. No, I'm sick. Weirdo behavior to use yourself as a meme. What? I don't get it. Oh, you're talking about this? Oh, I see. I'm stupid. My brain wasn't working for a second. A little bit. This guy is not the most liked human being, most liked analyst of all time. Can you imagine? Yeah, well, keep imagining because that's not happening. Slay to the Falcons confirmed. Yeah, no way. No, he's not coming to Indy because Indy is rebuilding. Why would they do that? Fuck. All right. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I haven't seen anything new in terms of that. Let's check some comments real quick. Penny would be a beast this year if he stays healthy. Yeah. I mean, I agree. It's just he's got to do that. You know, he's been hurt. So hopefully the Eagles medical staff can get him right, but don't know. We'll see how that plays out. Eagles versus Bengals, Super Bowl 58. I could definitely see that. 100%. Could definitely see that. Bengals are a legit threat, and they're going to be a legit threat. Hold on, I'm itching my foot. Sorry. Are a legit threat in the AFC for years to come. So we'll see if they can beat out the Chiefs and make it back. But yeah. Slay finished his Eagles career with 7 picks. The QBs he got: Andy Dalton 1, Sam Darnold 2, Trevor Siemian 1, Kirk Cousins 2, Cooper Rush 1. People act like we released the answer. Okay, don't try to underrate. Okay, first of all, picks don't tell the whole story of how good a corner is. Yes, we released Darius Slay. No, he's not Deion Sanders, but he's still one of the better corners in the league. So it stinks to lose a guy that's been giving you a high level of production over the past 3 seasons. It's just we couldn't afford to keep him, so that's why we cut him. But let's not pretend like now that he's gone, like he wasn't a great player. Let's not do that. Let's give him his credit. Oh yeah, let's please Niners. I appreciate the Niners fans that actually stuck on this channel. There's one in particular. What's his name? Isaiah Mayorga or something like that. He's like the GOAT of Niners fans. But every Niners fan that's still on this channel, still doing stuff on this channel, I appreciate you because it's definitely I made a lot of Niners fans mad back when we beat them. So, do you know if you're going to any games this year or you want to go to? I definitely want to go to some, but the schedule's not out yet, so I don't know like when. I don't know when all the games will be. So I'm gonna try to go to one for sure. We're gonna see though. 49ers still don't have a QB. Well, they actually have two, but I don't know. It's weird. Like I've already talked about this a bunch of times, but yeah. I mean, Trey Lance is probably gonna play for the first part of the season, and then we'll see what happens when Brock Purdy gets healthy again. Whether they keep going with Trey Lance if he's playing well, or if they go back to Brock Purdy. I don't know. Jimmy G's gone though, so we have 3. Who's the third? Jimmy G is gone. William Burney's here. Eagles traded away 5 of their top 9 defensive players. Well, let's think. Who's gone now on the defensive side of the ball? Hargrave's gone. That's the big one. I think that's the biggest loss, in my opinion. But we knew that was going to happen. Slay, so that's 2. TJ, Kyzir, Epps. Epps wasn't that great. Kyzir was good. He wasn't great. TJ, that hurts. But, like, Nakobe Dean's going to step up. He's going to be good. Jordan Davis is going to step up. He should be good as well. We got Bradberry back. I think we're going to draft a corner. That's my opinion. We're going to draft a corner in the first round early. So, hopefully whoever that is, pans out. They're really good. That's his voice crack again. Jeez. And then we just have, the other defensive tackle position to fill. And as long as we get CJ back, I'm banking on the fact that we get CJ back. As long as we do that, then we have the other linebacker position to fill, and that's it. If we don't get CJ, then I think we're in a little bit more trouble. But I think as long as we get him back, we should be all right. Sam Darnold, yes, Sam Darnold is trash. Sorry, Sam Darnold. CJ wants to be here. The Eagles have something brewing on CJ coming. That's what I'm saying. There's reports have already come out today saying this. They're trying to get this done today. So I really hope it doesn't happen when I'm at work, man, or right before I have to go, because that would suck. And it just, like, if it happens today, happen, like, now, and get off. Go record this, hopefully get it all edited, and try to upload it. Maybe I'll have it uploaded after, but just don't happen while I'm there or, like, when I can't do anything about it. That would stink. What do you think about Slay to Cincy? I mean, I don't know. Is that a realistic possibility? Could happen. Their corners are Hilton and I don't even know Eli Apple. I mean, maybe if you guys think that would actually happen, that'd be interesting if that did happen. But I don't know. I want to see who emerges as a potential suitor for Slay. Let's do some. Let's look at CJ Gardner-Johnson. See if anything else new has come out about him. I doubt it because I feel like you guys would be telling me right now. But let's look anyway because I'm a little curious. Let's see. Come on, load a little bit. Oh, I don't even have it on the screen. That's crazy. 5. There we go. All right. Yeah, nothing. Maybe he's tweeted something. Yeah, pretty much all the stuff that we've seen. Eagles defense now has lost Slay, Hargrave, White, Edwards. Well, Gardner-Johnson is still a free agent. Knew this was coming. Plenty of time to figure it out. It's probably safe to assume they have something up their sleeve. I completely agree. We're all right. The world is not ending. We are completely fine right now. I feel good. As long as we get CJ back, I feel completely fine. All right. Let me not. All right. See, this is why Twitter, I got to be careful on here. Let's see. See you say anything? Mentor all year. Thank you for free game. Yeah. So yeah, obviously he's not happy that. Hold up. He said he seems a little disappointed about it. He seems a little disappointed that he's been released. And maybe that's just because he's a friend of Slay, or maybe because he knows he's coming back to Philly and he's a little upset that Slay's not going to be here anymore. I don't know. I mean, I could just be making that up, but I mean, he could still play with Slay hypothetically if he's going to go somewhere else. They could go team up. So I don't don't know. Does this mean anything? I'm not sure. You know how I feel about this one. He ain't going back to the Saints. But yeah, nothing. Watermelon is trash. Doesn't even have a taste. That's why we had sugar. Water Rock number 3. By the way, let me get this off because I don't want to get copyrighted. But this is fantastic, or this is amazing, because he says your MVP plays 0 defense. Talking about Nikola Jokic, the Spurs player, shot 19 for 32. First Nikola Jokic last night. This was tweeted on March 11th. MVP is Joel Embiid. That's all I'm saying. He should have won it last year. Maybe should have won it the year before. But this year for sure, he's still probably going to get gypped again. But Embiid should win the MVP. But this is not a Sixers channel anymore. As much as I wish I could still do Sixers stuff. But CJ knows. CJ's still he's got that Philly in him right now. He's got that Philly in him. So, all right. I saw the Super Bowl vlog episode 1, but I'm waiting on part 2. Where's that at, CJ? Appreciate your comments on Darius Slay. He was great, and it's ungrateful to trash him after all. Yeah, see, I don't think it's right to do that once players leave. You know, it's like you can appreciate what a player's done, and then be upset that they left, but don't act like now that they're gone they were trash. Like I don't like that. So regretful to lose Slay. Yeah, thanks, but it's how it is. It's all right. Maybe Steelers will pick him up. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. What team do you think Slay? I have no clue. I really don't. I mean, I want to see what when the market starts to develop. Some people are in here saying Cincy, Cincinnati. Someone said the Giants. I don't think that's going to happen. Slayton's trying to recruit him to the Giants, it looks like, but I don't think that's going to happen. What else? You said the Steelers. I mean, I don't know how realistic that is. I've heard the Lions before he even got released by some other people. So I mean, he could go back, but I don't see that either. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. CJ's not mad about taking Slay's money. No, you're probably right. I don't know. I'm just trying to, maybe I'm trying to like dissect and analyze his tweets on like a microscope, but maybe I just shouldn't do that. But if the Giants were to get a good wide receiver like OBJ to pair with Darren Waller, do you believe they have a legitimate shot at winning the division? I still think we're better. I mean, I'm not going to come out and say that it's like 100%. Yes, we're going to win the division. Do I think we're going to win the division this year? Yes, I do. I'm confident in that. But I'm not going to be like it's a 100% sure thing because it never is, So the Giants got better yesterday. The Cowboys got better yesterday. If they do go get a receiver, that obviously would make them better as well. So we'll see what happens. I want to see what their opponents are for next year. So it's definitely similar to us, but they're not going to play the Chiefs or the no, they do play the Niners because it's the NFC West next year. But who do we play that's not? Yeah, so we play the Buccaneers this year. It's interesting. I don't know exactly how the schedule making works anymore because they added an extra game, but Slay waiting for a bag. That's why he didn't come back because he wants to get paid. So that's unfortunate, but it's what happened. So. Wish we could have kept Slay this past season, but now we got to focus on signing CJ GJ ASAP. 100%, completely agree. We'll draft one of the top 3 cornerbacks. That's exactly what I think they're going to do. That's exactly the logical direction that I think they're about to take. Obviously, with all the reports coming out in the recent hours, just after Slay was cut, they're trying to get something done with CJ GJ today. So we're going to see. Hopefully, I'm probably going to get off in the next 10 minutes or so. So hopefully they don't do something as soon as I get off. But It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Hopefully they're able to get something done soon. Just don't happen while I'm at work or like right before I go because that would suck. Just happen like in a time where I can record a video and then go and then edit. Just letting you guys know. I'll probably do a community post letting you guys know if something happens. That is why I'm not right on it right away. The video might have to come out tomorrow if he does sign later in the day. So we'll see. If he how about this? I'll make you guys a deal. I'll make you guys a deal right now. If he does. There's a Sixers game tonight, and I want to watch the Sixers game. But if he does sign while I'm at work, or he signs like right before I go to work, I'll hop on live again after that, talk about it for a little bit, and then I'll have a video tomorrow. Okay? Because I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I'll make sure to do my best to cover it if it does happen. All right, yeah. I've been no-lifing these past few days for the stuff that's going on. Oh, we just had a little jump. Something happened. I think the season will be hard and there will be a lot to prove. Look, people are going to continue to doubt the Eagles because people don't want Philadelphia to succeed. And I don't think we have anything to prove because last year we went to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be more difficult than last season because our schedule's a little bit harder. But I still think we're going to be like in the contention for the number 1 overall seed. I still think we definitely could get the number 1 overall seed. I still think we're winning the division. So I'm confident. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. Maybe we don't get 14 wins. Maybe we get 12, 13, maybe worst case scenario, 11 wins. We're still a good team. We're still going to be, we're perfectly fine. I say somewhere around 12 is most likely scenario. Darius Slay is going to be a Giant. Hasbulla. You're a Giants fan? That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe. How much cap space do they have now that they've signed Daniel Jones? Like, I don't know how his contract is structured. Is it structured in a way where this year it's not like super bad against the cap? Do they still have the money to go do that? I don't know. So Aaron complains about his weapons in Green Bay, and the Jets' sales pitch is decided. It's not their sales pitch. It was his wish list. He wants He wants them to get 3 receivers when they have Garrett Wilson. That doesn't make sense. Maybe he just wants Randall Cobb to be there. Maybe he won't even play. They'll just have him there as like his buddy and his best friend or something. I don't know. Big game tonight for Joel and the Sixers. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to. Hopefully, I'm going to watch that at some point. I mean, I'll watch it. I'm definitely going to watch it. Whether it's live or not, I don't know. Let's go get CJ. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying for the past, almost hour and a half now. Now that this has happened, we got to go get CJ. Let's check Twitter, see if anything else has happened while I've been rambling on and talking for this past little bit. We got probably a few more minutes, so I'm going to be out of here. So, again, appreciate you all for being in here, especially since I didn't announce this stream. Like, I didn't announce it. I just announced it maybe like a little before. Oh, wait, what's this? Update. This is about the Eagles. Today, a 10-day window for the Eagles to pick up options in wide receiver A.J. Brown and edge rusher Hassan Reddick contracts opens, per CBS Sports. With Brown, a $10.17 million payment is required for a dummy 2027 contract year. His 2023 base salary reduces. So you're saying if we do this, can I read more about it? Is there anything else? Any more information in the comments or like as a reply or what? I want to know more. Oh, that's a lot of different stuff. Why don't you explain? Yeah, that's how I'm kind of feeling. Like, I want to try to give my analysis on this. Why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5? All right, let me try to break this down to the best of my limited ability here. Okay. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Ready? I'm going to read this whole thing. All right. Okay. Today, a 10-day window for the Philadelphia Eagles to pick up options in wide A.J. Brown and edge rusher Hassan Reddick's contracts opens per CBS Sports. With Brown, a $10.17 million payment is required for a dummy 2027 contract year. His 2023 base salary reduces from a fully guaranteed $11.25 million to fully guaranteed $1.08 million, with the option being exercised. Okay, so does that clear up cap space? Because if it does, I could see the Eagles definitely picking up that option. And obviously they like to add those dummy years to restructure contracts and get more get more cap space. At the present and like what they're doing at this certain time. So I don't think I worded that very well, but it's okay. It's kind of confusing. Additionally, the remaining $16,470,471 of Brown's $20.25 million 2024 base salary is fully guaranteed. The other $3,779,529 was fully guaranteed at signing. In Reddick's case, a $15.17 million payment is required for a dummy 2027 contract year. His 2023 base salary reduces from a fully guaranteed $16.25 million to be fully guaranteed $1.08 million with the option being exercised. Okay, so basically, that was a lot to read, and I don't quite understand it. But so what it sounds like, I don't know if this is true, but what it sounds like to me is this here. If they do exercise these options, then basically that alleviates some of the base salary from both those players this season and moves it later down the road, creates dummy years in 2027. So it'll be good now, but down the road it's going to affect us. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see whether the Eagles do this or not. Again, I'm not an expert. I don't 100% know like what all this 100% means, but I'm trying to give my somewhat a tiny bit knowledgeable, not really, but just reading it like you guys, trying to give my best thoughts and opinions on it. So sounds like this is something the Eagles could do today or in the next 10 days because it's a 10-day window. So that's interesting. What else? Anything else happened? Dude, my throat's getting dry after an hour and a half. I don't know how I sat here and did this for 5 hours the other day. Update. The New England Patriots have called about Cardinals superstar wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins and Broncos standout wide receiver Jerry Jeudy. They're in the wide receiver market, but the price point remains a key component per The Athletic. That's interesting because I was just talking about the Patriots earlier, and I was like, do they believe in Mac Jones? I don't know. Maybe they're trying to go get him a weapon to see to see how good he is. Like the Eagles kind of did this year with Jalen Hurts, or this past season with Jalen Hurts. What it seems like the Chicago Bears are doing now with Justin Fields. They're maybe going to go try to add a big time superstar at the wide receiver position like DeAndre Hopkins or something like that. So we'll see. That's interesting though, for sure. Depends on what they want to give up though. This already came out. Yeah, like this here. Seems like they're in contact with one of the top free agent wide receivers. I don't know who that is, but all right. Yeah, that's pretty much all the new news. What's this? 5-day period for the Denver Broncos to pick up an option on quarterback Russell Wilson's 2027 contract year worth $45 million starts today. A $20 million payment is required for Wilson's 2027 contract year. Wilson's 2023 base salary reduces. Russell Wilson's contract is absolutely horrible, so we'll see. Update, no update. Packers and Jets continue to negotiate on Aaron Rodgers trade, but have not yet agreed to trade terms. What are they, just constantly 24/7 on the phone with each other over these past few days, or what's going on? Like, wait, let's see. I saw something. What? What did I just see? Is my mom watching Rocky right now? I hear Sylvester Stallone's voice. What did I just see about that? I saw you said the Eagles are collapsing ML football. Well, that ain't true. We got a plan. We're chilling. We're fine. Oh, there we go. Breaking. Bills star safety. Hold up. Someone said this. Bills re-signing safety Jordan Poyer. Breaking. Bills star safety Jordan Poyer is expected to re-sign with the Buffalo Bills per rap sheet. Wow, unexpected. All right, there you go. So there's something. Eagles not going after him. Like I said, I don't think they were going to. If they're going to spend big at the safety position, it's going to be CJ Gardner-Johnson. But good move for the Bills. Obviously, Jordan Poyer's a great player. I'm sure they're really excited to have him back, and that's good. That's interesting. What's this here? Who's that? Kendall Lamb. Okay, re-signing with the Dolphins. Raheem Mostert re-signed with the Dolphins. All right, Dolphins are doing stuff. Seems like. Today is the first day of a 7-day period for the Buffalo Bills to exercise options for wide receivers Stephon Diggs and tight end Dawson Knox. Okay, seems somewhat like what the Eagles thing is. You say you're going to be right back. Well, I'm about to get off, so hold on. I'm just seeing if I missed anything, and then that's pretty much what I'm gonna end on. Alan Lazard thanking the Packers. He says Slay says with the eyeballs ATL. You want to go to Atlanta and join Casey Hayward and Terrell and all those guys back there and Bates? Like, I mean, that'd be a pretty scary secondary. Scary secondary. Wow, what a bar I just dropped. So today seems like a lot of windows opening for teams to pick up options. So we're gonna see, I guess, what happens along regarding those things. Whoa. Anything else I've missed? Doesn't seem like I've missed anything. So, yeah. All right. I guess I'm going to get up out of here, guys. So, I appreciate every single one of you for being in here again. Big news obviously dropping today. Where is that? I have a banner. I'm ready. I'm supposed to have it ready. Where is it? Thanks for watching, Go Birds. Yeah, so I'm about to get off here. Go film a video, maybe. We're gonna see what happens. I want to keep you guys updated as good as possible. So we're gonna see what I end up doing here. But I have to go get off. I have to do some stuff I want to work on YouTube a little bit and then try to work out, and then I got to go to work. So we're gonna see what happens. Again, appreciate every single one of you guys for being in here. Real quick before we end, just like the stream if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, we'll be having stuff coming out probably today through the next couple of days here. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this stream, guys. So thank you all so much for being in here. And I'll see you in the next stream, video, whatever it may be. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. I'm up out of here.